I'd like to welcome you to the interactive case study for Session 10, Developing Godly Attitudes. We're going to read through this case study. I'll be asking some questions, giving you a chance to answer them, and then discussing some of the godly versus worldly attitudes involved here. First of all, here's the case study. You can follow along as I read it. Peter and Elizabeth are married with 2 children. Peter has a full-time job and earns an above-average income. Elizabeth currently works part-time. They live in a better-than-average middle-class family home and drive 2 relatively new cars. They are both unhappy with their present level of income and would like to substantially increase it. Peter and Elizabeth often take note and discuss with each other the nicer things that some of their Christian friends and relatives have. Peter would like to have a car that's even more expensive than what his friend Jack owns, and Elizabeth's desire is to have a bigger and nicer home. They both believe that once they've achieved these goals, they will be happy. Elizabeth and Peter often feel inferior to people who have higher incomes or nicer and more expensive things. Elizabeth and Peter frequently buy things on credit, and as a result, they have accumulated significant debts. They are now feeling a lot of pressure from several creditors, resulting in significant tension between them as a couple. So here's some questions. Here's the first question. Question number 1. What do you think of the fact that Peter and Elizabeth often take note of the nicer things that others have? What do you think about that? And here's 3 options to choose from. A, this is fine. It's good for a Christian to want bigger and better things. B, it's okay to desire and obtain a nicer car and a bigger house as long as they can afford it. Or C, this reflects a worldly attitude that they need to deal with. The video is going to stop. You should discuss this if you're in a small group. Write down your answer, and not just the best selection here between A, B, and C, but also why you chose that. And you can also write down some comments as to why you think the other 2 are not the best answer, or perhaps an incorrect answer. To learn more, check out CoplandFinancialMinistries.org.